Because she's evil.
Well, because she's crazy.
Oh, yeah, but see, when you say crazy, that to me, that gives them
an out.
Yeah.
I don't want her to have an out.
What would be a better term? Because she's not mentally she's not
delusional.
Well, she's not
right.
Cognitively disadvantaged. She's I don't even know.
Yeah, that's why I hate using that word when it comes to something like that, because I don't want to give them this out.
No, I understand that crazy is dismissive too,
and it's not like a person who was mentally impaired or whatever accidentally did this. I mean, this was
plotted out.
I mean, they can't say she was crazy. I mean, she plotted this shit out.
Crazy like a fox. They knew to hide. They knew to hide the bodies. They knew.
Oh yeah, she knew what she was doing was wrong. What I'm saying though is, I mean, how do you get to that point where you believe shit like that? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I don't know.
Y'all are no help.
I just know that I am.
Sorry.
Because I mean,
I just know that I'm not susceptible to shit like that because I don't like anybody telling me what to do.
Yeah, I question you.
Yeah, I feel like, let's not.
Because I was watching a thing on what were we watching? I think it was Jonestown. Is that the thing that was in Costa Rica
with all the Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
that's some fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, bad. And
Pony Boy made me read in the book club. This huge, and it was awful.
And one of the people that they were interviewing was a behavioral analyst and or behavioral psychologist, and he was talking about. And I know that this is a generalization, and it was only like an hour-long thing, so they had to cut it short. But basically, the mindset of a person that would
follow into that
would be susceptible to that type of fucking horseshit. And I think that's a general term. And
horseshittery?
Yeah, fuckery even. And you know, a lot of the people seemed like they all followed this same type of mold. You know, generally lost as it relates to their goals. Usually some sort of early childhood abuse. I mean, the guy went on and on and
disenfranchised.
Yeah. Didn't feel like they belonged anywhere. This whole type of thing.
So they're aching to find some sort of belonging.
Exactly. And so with that, especially when the people a lot of them were in their mid to late 30s, you know, 40s, that type of thing. Having been in that situation for so long, they're grasping at straws. You know, anything that comes along that seems like it might provide some level of societal
to fill
normality.
The void that they're looking at.
Yeah, they're grabbing on with both hands, and this fucking guy took advantage of that. But I'm wondering, because she was young, right?
Who?
Lori Vallow.
No. I mean, she had the one kid was almost.
I don't know. She's probably in her
17,
her 40s, 30s.
Okay, well then she does. And I don't know a whole lot about her, but it sounds like she starts to fit into that same group as the Jonestown people.
Searching and not really having a community.
Well, I'm gonna put this out there. If anybody's listening, joining a cult's not the way to go.
They don't call themselves a cult. They prefer an extremist group.
Okay, joining an extremist, you call it whatever the fuck you want. I don't know that that's any better, but joining an extremist group is never the way to go. Extremism is rarely the way to go, no matter what the fuck it is.
Yeah, pretty much whenever extremism comes into play, I just stop listening. Like, you know,
it really
you can take the best idea in the world, and if you take it way too far.
There are certain terms that clue me into something's fucked up. Extremism, when it's used properly, not when it's used as an I don't agree with you, so you must be an extremist. But when it's legitimate or ultra orthodox, because
that's just another
word for extremism.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tend to key in on those.
So this is a woman's experience with the group.
The cult?
The Daybell was in?
She accepted the job.
His name sounds like a fucking ice cream.
She accepted a job and worked at the business, which was out of the man's home. This is the boss of the church. I don't know.
Yeah.
She found her new boss had beliefs that were different than what was typically taught in church. For example, Latter-day Saints believe God gives people spiritual gifts to help them serve others. The man who hired her took this belief to an extreme. He claimed to have power to see spirits and cast out evil spirits from people. He would counsel with people in his home who were supposedly struggling with evil spirits inside them, and he would claim to cast the spirits out. And she said he wasn't fulfilling a church role or acting in any official capacity. His friends knew about his spiritual gifts.
He was freelance exercising.
And they would tell their friends, so it was word of mouth. People came to him to be healed. He even appealed to heal Jessica for celiac, blood sugar, and thyroid issues. As a result, she stopped taking all of her medications and supplements and ate gluten products again.
Jesus Christ.
Her boss's gift seemed to extend to the digital realm, too.
Oh, nice.
Once, when the business was having computer problems, he invoked his spiritual power to repair a broken computer server.
Damn, I wish I could do that.
Other times, if there was a bad internet connection, he might blame it on some sort of spiritual interference.
Right.
Wow.
Some net demons.
Net demons.
Mailer demons.
You ain't never heard of a computer virus?
I bet they work for Sunlink.
Yeah.
Now, I've had some people say that I've worked magic on their machines, but they didn't mean literally, so.
I've had some machines work magic on me. But.
Jesus God.
Oh, my.
Anyway, come on. It was just laying there. I had to pick it up.
That's what she said.
Now I forgot my... I went down that road and I forgot what I was going to say. Carry on.
Let's see. Chad was Rose's book publisher. Both of them professed to have a close connection to the spirit world due to near-death experiences, and both claimed to have spiritual experiences that offered them a glimpse into what they believed was the future. They predicted
smoking that shit.
A foreign invasion of the United States, plagues, a massive economic collapse.
Uh-oh.
They might have been on
Russell.
Maybe we ought to catch some videos.
Tell me more about his prophecy.
Bill saying that the second coming's happening in July 2020.
Yeah.
They were talking about the Mayan calendar.
They're saying that it was off.
The Julian calendar?
Yeah.
Shows that we're actually in the year 2012. And so when they did the math, it was like between the two calendars, there's like so many days a year that are missing. So they added that up from the time that it was supposed to happen, and they came to the world's either going to end this week or next.
We fucked.
Yep.
I'm not.
This is our last
At
podcast.
this point, I'm like, what the fuck ever.
Shit or get off the pot. I've survived the end of the world so many times.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Like,
I mean, there is a Mount Everest-sized asteroid that's supposed to come really, really close to us, but
you know, we're talking about people being gullible and like
asteroids aren't gullible.
No, and I'm talking about like charlatans taking advantage of people that are. Ross watches this show that pisses me off.
The Legend of Bigfoot.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Otherworldly beings.
No,
The Dead Files.
It's the Dead
Oh,
Files.
I like the Dead Files.
Okay, the show's fine.
Is that the one with the cop from New York? I
Yeah.
hate the way that
No.
fucking guy
Oh, yeah.
talks.
What bothers
Really do.
me is every home they go into, they convince these people
That they gotta move
that
immediately.
they've got to move, that someone's going to die. They prey on their worst fears, and then they always have this
You
heinous.
don't watch all the episodes because rarely does she tell people they have to move.
Someone's always at risk of dying, Amber. Always.
One old woman. This was fun because I don't like the show. I don't like shows like that. But,
I like the show.
But Amber watches them, so sometimes, you know, I watch it against my will.
I watch a lot.
He had
of
to
shit
watch
against
The
my
Raven
will.
against his will this morning.
That was horrible. Oh my god. Anyway,
He hates my Vincent Price movies.
no, I just think they're bad movies. I love the way Vincent Price talks. I just think the acting was subpar and the CGI was just the worst
There
thing
was
ever.
no CGI.
There-
Oh yeah,
there was.
He was a magician. He threw like these little laser beams from his fingers.
No, remember the cartoon Axe?
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was like Woody Woodpecker style in this. Anyway, whatever. Fuck, where was I going with that?
I forgot.
Hold on.
Oh,
Give me
having to watch Dead Files against your will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This one old woman, because the cop said, "Well, what do you think of this?" And she said, "I don't care what you say. This is my house, and I'm not fucking moving."
Yeah, shit, I've been living here for 40 years. I ain't dead yet.
Yeah.
I think it sucks dicks.
I think you guys are full of bullshit. That's what I
But yeah,
think.
it just pisses me off because they always like, well, your health, like they get somebody that's got like a chronic health problem. They're going, oh, that's the demon. Mm-hmm. Yeah. you got ghost in your blood.
Yeah, you should do cocaine about that.
Yeah, like, you know, like
what are we, the 1700s?
they tell
Are
this,
you a colonial doctor?
They told this one lady who had lupus that it was a demon,
Which is a genetic condition.
suppressing her immune system. I was like, or it could be the lupus.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out of, you know, I just feel like they.
Could also be mold in her home that's impressing her.
Yeah,
Immune system.
but she had lupus before she moved into this home, so perhaps it's not a ghost, it's lupus. We stopped this podcast for a meme.
It's a shirt that says, thou can ingest
Thou
a
mayest
satchel.
ingest a satchel of Richards.
Yeah. But yeah, there are a lot of shows like that really irritate me. Like that one with Zach Bagans.
Oh my God, they just get possessed all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's a
I
Tuesday
love
and
that
I'm
show
possessed.
too.
Those motherfuckers can't go anywhere without somebody getting the shit scratched out of them.
It's Tuesday and I'm possessed.
So, but it's like this, you know. There are, I firmly believe in the supernatural.
Oh, I do too. That's why I don't think
But-
all this is necessary.
But when you do dumb shit like that, and people think it's real, which it's not, that is for entertainment purposes only. And if you think their shit is real,
Okay, but it's not like
Yeah.
they're busting up in people's houses. They're calling them.
I understand that. But a lot of people think this is a fucking documentary show.
Well, then those people are stupid.
Those people are the majority, though. And here's the thing: when you try,
Weed them out. I don't care.
When you try to pass your shit off as we're experts, then when there's legitimate evidence, nobody listens because, oh, this expert was found to have faked all of this. You know, that type of shit just really irritates me.
it irritates me too.
So, but whatever.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I've never heard anybody say she was fake. Not saying that there aren't people out
I
there
don't know
say
that
she
she's
is.
fake. I feel like they embellish and they make everything.
Well, of course, it's a show.
But I see these families sitting at this table crying because little Timmy's being diddled by a ghost.
God damn.
No, there's been shit
really.
pretty much like that. Yeah.
And, you know, and there's always this drawing of the ghost diddling little Timmy.
Big hand coming out from under the bed.
Yeah, going to Jimmy's privates. And it just...
Show me on this doll where
where the ghost diddled you. And I'm like, you know, I can, like, say you feel a presence, but, like, I just feel like they're sensationalizing at those people's expense, and that bothers me, you know, because, like, you see these people crying, oh my God, and they always tell me, you know, you need 3 exorcists and a
I know, she's
a
all
medieval shaman, and I'm like, where am I supposed to get a goddamn medieval shaman?
But you have to have a
Male.
very large male, blah, blah.
Transsexual.
Like, where the fuck do you find these people?
Purple hair.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's
Medium.
like, okay, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a medium who identifies
and a large.
as a small.
You need a Reiki master.
Yeah, and then you're going to need
Some Native American
then you're going to need
chief.
Johan playing the piccolo over here in the corner. I mean, it's so fucking weird. And these people are like, and they're writing it down.
Can you make me a list?
And
Can
I'm
you just add that to my shopping cart? Or-
yeah. Can I make an Amazon list for that? I don't know. And, like, you know, I mean, it's just so very specific. You probably need to smudge your house, or maybe you need to have a blessing. You know, it's like, and then you're going to need the Pied Piper to come through and skip to Maloo on the way out. And it's just crazy. And these people are crying, and they're like, "Oh God, we got to do it, honey. It's going to cost $10,000, but the ghosts are diddling Timmy."
I got ghosts in my blood. Yeah.
I mean, this one lady, this one we watched yesterday, she had, I'm sitting there doing exactly this. I'm playing my little game, coloring.
Really?
And they're telling this lady that her heart problems are because of the spirit. I'm like, well, you got ghosts in your heart, Becky.
What is that?
They've shut down
Walmart
Walmart
shut
on
down
Candor.
on Cantrell.
Why?
Due to protests.
Oh my God.
After protesters started a rally outside the store.
Well, here's the thing.
Why are we
Walmart?
protesting?
Hold on, no. Walmart is private property, and you don't have the constitutional right to protest on private property. So they need to call the fucking police and have those motherfuckers
The
escorted
police
out.
apparently don't do